last couple of years.
I think because of the rules, Kevin, there's not a lot of space when guys are posting up because of the defensive rules right now. You can sit in a post guy's lap, especially if he's dominant. So I think guys, as a post player now, saying I got to go out to the three-point line, I got to go out to the free throw line to be able to have some spacing to make shots.
So the opening lineup for the Heat, Trevor Ariza out there with Jimmy Butler. Then there's Oladipo. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Robinson in at the 2. Got a hand on it, and he recovers it. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. And so here is Miami. Oladipo, good. Opening day, Steve, for some teams it's a fresh start, and for others it's the first step towards settling unfinished business, taking care of what they didn't do the previous season.
Yeah, you're right, Kevin. I think that those teams that came very close to maybe winning the championship or being there, those are the guys that are hungry, and those are the organization. They are chomping at the bit to start the season.
And so it's the Heat hitting on the board first. Here's Lillard, and he gets it to go.
This is why you're trying to get him as many touches as possible. He's got the neck.
And the 4-year, $196 million Supermax extension signed by Damian Lillard this offseason. Dame Dollar living up to one of his many nicknames, but money well spent by the Blazers.
That one drops for him.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Outside Robinson. There's the pass to Ariza. 5 to shoot. Here's Butler. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And they're 1 of 5 to start this game. Just really haven't gotten into a flow offensively.
Here's McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. Now here's Butler. Boy, he just disappeared against Charlotte, and they really needed him. McCollum against Robinson. And no good. But close on that one, so he'll shoot 2.
Where you always have confidence in the Heat organization is at the top. Pat Riley with 9 championship rings as a player, as an assistant coach, as a head coach, and as a team president. He knows how to win from every perspective.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And the first one drops. You're right, Steve. You look at Riley's career, most people are just looking to accomplish one of the things he's done.
Kevin, he has a great mind. He's incredibly driven. He understands how to motivate people, and he understands what's important to focus on.
Robinson hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, I spoke with the Heat's head coach. The topic, how to deal with Damian Lillard. In your words, a flamethrower from long range. But he has the capability to not only punish the overplay, but to get to the rim. And that makes him especially tough to handle. Kevin?
All right, David, thanks. And they double up Butler. Pass to Adebayo. He kicks it to Oladipo. From deep. But they recover it. Robinson against McCollum. Tries yet again. Robinson misses. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Trailblazers. Covington dishes to McCollum. Pass to Nurkic. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Adebayo. Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Shot clock at 5. Here's Lillard. That one wide left. The Heat trail by 3. Robinson passes to Oladipo. Now Ariza. Some nice ball movement here by the Heat. Outside Butler. Three-pointer. Miami no good on that time either.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
Robinson against McCollum. Covington trying to break free. McCollum no good.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
Now Oladipo. He's coming off a 16-point game against Charlotte. It's good on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Lillard scanning the floor. To the middle. Here's Nurkic, and it's blocked. Powell against Butler. Pass to Adebayo. Here's Robinson. Oladipo with the ball. Back to Robinson. He lobs up the alley-oop pass. McCollum against Adebayo. McCollum outside. Here's Nurkic. Jimmy Butler comes up with the rebound. Miami trailing. The wide open look here for Oladipo. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
I love how Jimmy Butler let the play develop, how he's learned to trust his vision.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
No one had more success at the foul line last season than this group of players. Damian Lillard third.
He was locked and loaded from the free throw line all season. Never suffered through any real lulls in that department.
Portland trailing here. Robinson against McCollum. Now the pass to Powell. Lillard from outside. Back to Powell. From deep. Robinson pulls it in. The Heat with the lead. Pass to Ariza. The kick outside to Butler. And so Miami again turning it over.
That is just a careless turnover. You've got to be smarter in those exchanges.
Portland's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Three-pointer Lillard. It's Adebayo with the rebound.
The will is there, but the execution is lacking. He can't seem to finish plays this quarter.
Butler kicks to Oladipo. Pass to Ariza. Outside Robinson. Passes it to Butler. Lets the three fly. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Nurkic has got his fourth rebound with that last one here tonight.
And already they've staked out a noticeable advantage in terms of aggression and controlling the backcourt.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Steve, we've seen a few guys score close to 70 points in a game recently. Devin Booker of Phoenix certainly has gotten to that mark. Who might be the next guy to get to 70?
I think James Harden, because the way he shoots the three ball and gets to the free throw line, he's one. Steph Curry for sure. Kevin Durant, and I think Giannis in a few years, if he can start knocking down those threes, because I'm sure he can get about 40 points in the paint, 10 at the line, but he needs to knock down a few threes.
Free throw good, Adebayo. Steve, the league has broadened the definition of clear path fouls. Do you think that'll discourage the wrap-up fouls that stop those fast breaks?
Yeah, I think so, because the guy's coming downhill with that type of force. And if you do wrap him up, and sometimes your coaches want you to because of the situation, but it's hard, and it could create a lot of injuries. So I do like the clear path fouls.
Smitty, lately we're seeing more deep three-pointers than ever before. Think you could step out to that 35-foot mark?
Hey, Kevin, I can step out there, but the question is, could I make them at a high percentage? And that's what's so beautiful now. You're seeing these guys step out further and further, but their percentage is higher and higher than it would be from others in my era shooting 35-footers. This is fantastic, but I do not want to see a 4-point line.
Now to take a look at the steal numbers over the last couple months, the scope of that for Butler.
I feel like he hasn't been paying as much attention to the defensive aspect of the game as he needs to. His steals have dropped over the past few months, and he needs to get back some of that fire on D.
And he knocks down the first one. Both good from the line that time. Trailblazers trail by 3. Powell dishes to McCollum. No good that time. Excellent D that time from Robinson. Ariza passes to Oladipo. Can't connect from short range. Portland's gone just 1 of 4 from three-point range here in the first. Here is Lillard. He's coming off a 25-point game against Memphis.
And his shot blocking helped as well. Those 2 blocks he had were big for them.
They get the rebound. Cantor. And Cantor throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
You know, this is one of his specialties, keeping plays alive, creating second chance opportunities.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. The Heat have been perfect so far from the free throw line, 6 for 6.
Two shots.
And that one falls for Robinson. And he makes both free throws.
And trailing here in the early going, too many careless fouls, and they're giving up a lot of trips to the line.
Now here's McCollum. He's coming off a 22-point game against Memphis. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And you talk about shot makers. C.J. McCollum, one of the best in the game. From mid-range, you could argue he's the best, flat out.
Shooting 2.
Free throw good, McCollum. And you look at the shot chart for McCollum. He's a threat, Greg, from everywhere.
Able to hit off the bounce, pulling up. At his height, he's got to be creative, making space for his shot.
He's perfect from the line this time. Here's Oladipo. He has 6. Kicks to Butler. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That's on Enes Kanter.
What you have with Jimmy Butler is a guy who can guard 1 through 4, and sometimes even the 5.
For Miami, they have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line. free throw drops for Butler. That one is no good.
He's kind of lost his way this period, having a hard time getting anything to go down.
Covington's shot is off. Miami's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
A strong finisher around the rim. Ariza with the size to do some damage.
And he's got his first chance at the line here. That free throw good from Trevor Ariza. And so Lillard will bring it up for Portland, trailing by 5. Now a timeout called by Portland. Here's the list of players who had the most steals in the NBA last season. 5th, Jimmy Butler.
He showed such tremendous defensive instincts. Trust me, nobody wanted him guarding them last year.
Here's Lillard. He has 7. Launches it. Bangs home the trifecta.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Outside Robinson. Back to Oladipo. Outside for Robinson. Clock at 6. No good with the triple.
And when you can't get anything to fall, it definitely gets in your head.
And his rhythm, it's been way off. The goal now might be to get him something easy at the rim so he can just see the ball go in through the net, and that helps. Oh, did you see that?
Oh, that's an old-fashioned rim wrapper.
Just a remarkable jam. These fans' jaws are on the ground right now. The Trailblazers shooting their 3rd free throw shot of the game.
And they shot 81% from the line last season as a team, so you really can't find fault with what they're able to do there.
One shot.
And that drops, so they now lead by 1. Miami trailing. Oladipo outside. Robinson against Lillard. Pulls up. Robinson, that's good. And the Heat lead by 1. Portland trailing here. Lillard against Oladipo. And a wide open look for McCollum. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
Oladipo misses.
Having a shaky time from the floor, but his teammates have been picking up the slack.
Well, the book, Greg, is the same for Enes Kanter as it's always been. Great score inside, but his defense leaves you wanting.
And Kevin, at this point, he is who he is. I mean, for better or worse. Kanter is still a force off the bench to give a team some post presence in their second unit, but not sure he'll ever be a player to build around.
Shot clock at 3. Robinson for 3. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good D by McCollum. 1:10 left here in the first quarter. Outside Covington. Back to McCollum. Over Robinson. And Portland again with the bucket.
And that's an element McCollum brings to their offense, the ability to drain the outside shot. It stretches the defense and makes them keep bodies on the perimeter.
McCollum against Robinson. Butler on the wing. Guarded by Powell. And Butler gets it to go.
When Butler's not challenging at the rim, this is the next best thing. Does a lot of his damage from the mid-range.
Lillard outside. From deep three-point range. Rebound by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 5th rebound in this one. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Robinson against McCollum. Outside Butler. From downtown. Drops in the tray. Butler's got 6.
Pretty good with the ball in his hands off the dribble, but now you're seeing the other facet of his game, the catch-and-shoot jump shot.
It's McCollum on the wing. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Heat out front, they lead by 2. And back in a moment as we'll get underway with quarter number 2. Great team play, so key to winning. Damian Lillard broke down the keys.
Be a star in your role. You know, I think it's one thing to say, let's be consistent, let's play hard, let's do all of these things. And I think as competitors, as professional athletes, we're going to play hard. You're going to be competitive because we're competitors. We don't make it to this level for no reason. But I think at this level, you also have egos.
Knowing your role and playing it so well is so crucial.
Yeah, when everybody buys in and plays for one another, that's when teams play their best ball.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. And let's quickly break down the game we've been seeing from the Heat, guys.
Just stretching out the floor in that first, they had the defense scrambling.
Reason why, excellent spacing. They may not stay this hot all game, but hard to bet against them.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. And for Miami, looking who they've got out there. Jimmy Butler is out there with Bielitsa. Then it's Bam Adebayo. And it's Hero in the 2 guard.
The physicality of Jimmy Butler poses so many issues for defenders.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And he makes the first but misses the second. And it's Jones with the ball for the Trailblazers. They trail by 1. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Jones. And the Trailblazers lead by 1.
And Melo's jumper is pure. You feel like it's going in every time he gets a clean look at the rim.
The pass to Bielitsa. Pass to Hero. Over McCollum. Shots good by Hero. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
A floater. Rebound by Bielitsa.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
Nunn passes to Butler. Here's the teardrop. Kept alive. Fires the 3. The shot will not fall. And it's Portland the other way. Trailblazers have gone 2 of 3 from the field here to open the second quarter. McCollum outside. Here's Cantor. McCollum trying to get open, and good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. You talked about a back-and-forth game. This is the definition.
You have to love these kinds of games, scoring-wise, keeping everybody on their toes.
None, and it's blocked. And now Portland on the break. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got 8 rebounds in this game. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Here's Lillard. That's tipped. Here's Hero. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
And he shows us all what the breakaway rim was invented for.
Can you believe he almost brought the whole thing down by hanging on that long? Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. Let's take this chance to see which of last season's teams had the most second chance points in the league. In fourth, the Trailblazers.
That's an effort stat for me. I mean, it shows you how hard this team works in the paint. They continue to pound the backboard.
Jones, the pass to Lillard. And that comes off the assist by Jones. And that's now 19 points for Damian Lillard.
Outstanding handles from the clever guard. Lillard crafty with it in his hand and can create for anybody.
Connects from three-point range. Hero's got 7 now in this quarter.
Shutout in the first quarter. He's heating up now. I like the aggressiveness.
Jones kicks to Lillard. A floater. Rebound by the Heat. The Heat leading by 4. Here's Butler, and it's Butler with the jam.
I love his mindset on that drive, Jimmy Butler. No one wants to get in his way when he's on the attack.
Outside Anthony. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. And Portland has possession. 6-point game. Here's Hero. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Attacking the defense with the pass, Butler understands the importance of keeping his teammates involved.
Now here's Lillard. Tight defense on him. On the wing, Jones. Got a piece of it. Pass to Anthony, to the paint. Here's Lillard. No good. They had a chance to end the run there.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Really, the right play defensively, if you can't block, force them to the line.
2 shots. Relax on the first.
He's off on the first. And he's good on the second. Trailblazers trail by 9. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
McCollum dishes to Lillard. Can they get it? And no good that time.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Here's Nunn. He's guarded by McCollum. And that's a foul called on Bam Adebayo. That is his first foul of the game. Portland trailing here. Now here's Lillard. He's guarded closely. With some arc, Nurkic. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Three-pointer, Butler gets the three-pointer to fall. Butler's got 6 points in the quarter.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Lillard attacking. It's Adebayo with the rebound. Adebayo's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Nunn passes to Hero. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by McCollum. Butler with the ball, now defended by McCollum. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
That's the danger in guarding Jimmy Butler. The defense gets a little bit overzealous, and they foul him.
3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And he makes the first. And so Butler nails both of them. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Down by 12. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. Adebayo against Nurkic. Jones the pass to Lillard. 6 on the shot clock. Over Butler. And finished off by Nurkic.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback. Here's Butler. Passes to Hero. And Dragic has it in the corner. Drains it from beyond the arc. Dragic has got the lead up to 13 now for Miami.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give them from behind the arc.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. The offensive rebound. Here's Anthony. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. They get Andre Iguodala. The Trailblazers shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
Shooting 2.
That one is off. Good on the second free throw. With the NBA looking to improve officiating, Smitty, they'd like to revise the rule book to more closely match the way the game is played. What do you think of that?
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, we have to evolve. I think now the game has evolved to more three-point shots, so you got to look at also defense, hand checking, and now we're talking a lot about, you know, room for guys to land, whether it's a foul or not. So I think it will evolve, and it should be because the game is evolving.
Oladipo for three. Lillard with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 12. Powell inside. Guarded by Oladipo. The shot by Powell, no good.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup. And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
The pass to Lillard. It's stolen by Dragic. Butler against Covington. Oh, and the jam by Butler.
Pretty tall point guard. Goran Dragic sees the entire floor. Terrific look.
And the veteran Goran Dragic still producing late in his career. Not the force he once was, but always a source of playmaking and scoring.
5 on the clock. Lillard way outside. From beyond the arc and then some. Lillard's got 22 points.
And staying with it. He drained 2 triples in the first quarter. Now gets this one.
Well, you look at the career of Dragic. Greg, he's always been a scoring point guard.
Yeah, and as Dragic has aged, he has learned to lean more and more on his outside shot. Even when his first step and speed start to falter, he'll find ways to put up points.
Back to Iguodala. It's stolen by Anthony. And here we go with Anthony running it up the court. Covington's shot is off. The Heat leading by 14. Adebayo passes to Dragic. Oladipo outside. Hands it from downtown. Oladipo's got a pair of triples in the second now for Miami.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And here's the upcoming schedule now for the Miami Heat. On Friday, the New York Knicks coming to town, tipping off a homestand for them. Then on Saturday, they'll defend home court against the Chicago Bulls. The Trailblazers shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight.
2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
And Anthony drops them both. 1:56 left to play here in the second quarter. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Dishes it to Oladipo. Knocked away. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Nurkic. Nurkic against Robinson, and there's another one for the Heat.
And they're right around 50% for the game on their threes, and they've only gotten better as the game's gone on.
Lillard, the pass to Nurkic. Fires for 3. They grab their own miss. The second chance effort, and he lays it up and in. Nurkic has got 6 in the quarter. And here's Oladipo. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Next up for them, the Knicks coming out here to play. That'll be the first of 2 straight at home. Nurkic with the block. Adebayo kicks to Dragic. Off target from three-point range. Trailblazers trail by 15. Lillard the pass to Anthony. Lillard against Iguodala. Lillard outside. 6 to shoot. The rebound by Iguodala.
And the pressure he put on that shot forced the miscue.
The rim protection at its finest. The result is the same whether you block the shot or simply change it.
Robinson passes to Adebayo. Good D by Covington. Portland's gone 1 of 6 from three-point land in the second quarter. Less than 20%, but they've continued to let them fly. Three-pointer Lillard buries the long-range jumper. Lillard's got 25 points.
And when Lillard's hitting the tray ball, it really opens things up for him. As good a passer as he is, he becomes a major headache for the D if he gets hot from beyond.
Jimmy Butler has been on display for the Miami Heat. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. Andre, how have you guys established things in the first half?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
We'll see if you keep talking in the second half. Thanks, Andre. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Ernie Johnson here with Shaq and Kenny, and a favorite time of the year as we're halfway through one of the first games of this fresh NBA season. It was a closely contested first quarter for Miami. At the end of the period, they held a 2-point lead. The second quarter saw them extend their lead to 12 points at the break through some solid team basketball. Very few wasted possessions and a strong effort defensively. Let's hear from you, Shaq, on the Heat first half.
Well, it's about time Jimmy Butler decided to take over. Something we know he can do. Tough, physical, skilled, and when he's got that jumper working, woo-wee.
And Kenny, what did you see from Portland?
I felt they had a lack of intensity defensively. They gave up way too many threes. I mean, somebody needs to pull out the fire because this fire is out of control, and it certainly wasn't because of their defense.
And that's going to do it for us here. The second half of action is coming your way.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. You have to like what we've seen so far from Damian Lillard.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Trailblazers trail by 12. Pairing up in the backcourt, Lillard and McCollum. Norman Powell was out there with Robert Covington, and it's Nurkic in at center. That's the group on the floor for Portland. McCollum, the putback, great positioning on the putback.
And those second chance points really become almost like bonus points when you can get them.
Robinson kicks to Oladipo. The kick outside to Butler. Floats one up. Second chance shot. Nurkic with the steal. Inside, here's McCollum. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
Butler finds Adebayo. And Adebayo throws it down. And that's a double-double for him now. 11 points and 15 rebounds. And last season, a rare 5-by-5 game achieved by Yusuf Nurkic. 24 points, 23 rebounds, 7 assists, 5 steals, Greg, and 5 blocks in a game against the Kings.
And how about the only player ever to log a 20-25-5 game, the Bosnian Beast, making a name for himself.
Tipped away. And it's out of bounds. The Trailblazers able to retain possession here. Third quarter of play with just over a minute and a half gone by. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And there's the call. Miami with the foul. The Portland may have shot 6 or 7 at the line.
Two shots.
That free throw, no good. He hits the second from the line. Here's Robinson. He's got 8. Oladipo outside. Back to Robinson. With the fadeaway. And too long on the shot.
Well, so far, his cold night from the field has not affected their ability to maintain this lead.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
For Portland, they have gone 7 of 9 from the free throw line tonight.
Two.
The first one falls. And both free throws good for Covington. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. The Heat leading by 11. Oladipo outside. Sweet little floater. And the Heat lead by 13.
That's nice work, stopping short of the rim, just laying it over the top.
Pass to Nurkic. Back to Lillard. And the officials will call the illegal screen right there.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yes, the last few years, the rules changes have tended to benefit the offenses. This evens things out a bit.
And Oladipo kicks to Robinson. Looking to get back on track here. And it's good on the way in. Robinson's got 10.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they've stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
And that's going to be a travel.
You know, as this game has gone along, his concentration has deteriorated. They've lost way too many possessions from him turning the ball over.
Right wing. Back to Oladipo. The shot missing. Good D by Covington. The feed to Lillard. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Clearly a foul.
He made the only free throw attempt he had earlier in the game.
Two shots.
Free throw good, Damian Lillard. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Heat leading by 13. Oladipo dishes to Butler. For the 3. Oladipo misses. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Portland Trail Blazers. It's a 13-point game.
And you hear it all the time about how they say reaching the top can be the easy part. It's the staying there that's the true challenge. And Victor Oladipo achieved stardom, but has to make his way back after his knee injury in early 2019.
He dishes it to Robinson. With the floater, and the layup is good. Robinson's got 4 this quarter.
And loving the strategy. Even though you're well ahead, you want to stay in attack mode.
You want to stay aggressive, right at the rim, driving another nail into the coffin.
But they get it back. Powell finds Covington. No good there, and that would have cut it to single digits.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
The shot by Powell, no good. And Oladipo had already dealt with soreness in that right knee, and you talked about that, missing about a month earlier in the season.
And some suggested he came back too soon. Hindsight always 20/20, and players want to be out there to help win games. Sometimes teams have to protect them from themselves.
Well, there you go. One team operating on all cylinders at both ends, steals, fast break buckets, and the other team in scramble mode.
Here's Lillard. And it's Miami with the rebound. Oladipo's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he gets contact and the whistle on the shot. 2 shots coming up.
And it's easy to see why a team would want Ariza on their roster. Makes the right decisions, mentors young players, and is well respected throughout the league.
And these are his 2nd and 3rd free throws tonight.
And how about last season? Made about 79% of his attempts, so those are really quality numbers.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw. And the 2nd free throw, good. Trailblazers trail by 15. Now here's Lillard. He's tightly guarded. McCollum kicks to Jones. Lillard outside. Shot clock at 6. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Adebayo with the ball. 13 points in the game. Here's Oladipo. Stolen by McCollum. Lillard against Ariza. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Free throw good. Damian Lillard. And good on the 2nd, so he makes them both. The Heat leading by 13. It's Oladipo on the wing, covered by Lillard. To the inside, pass to Adebayo. Good ball movement here by the Heat. And so Miami again turning it over. Trailblazers trail by 13. Lillard, the pass to Cantor. Back to Lillard.
And being over the limit this early really can affect your aggressiveness defensively. They have got to play under control.
This will make 4 trips to the line so far in the game. Free throw good. Damian Lillard. Both free throws good from Lillard. The Heat leading by 11. Here's none. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Six on the shot clock. Here's Butler trying to get open as Adebayo. The 10-footer finds the target. 18 points for Jimmy Butler.
That shot was contested, but we forget Jimmy Butler is around 6'8". Shot over him.
And out of bounds as the Heat gain possession.
That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus, and it makes matters worse.
Miami's gotten blank from three-point land so far in the third. Still 0 for 3. Here's none. He's guarded by McCollum. Oladipo for 3. That one no good. Now Portland takes it the other way.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Victor Oladipo grabs the miss. Oladipo's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
You like that he's still attacking, but the results tonight just haven't been there.
And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's on Damian Lillard.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for Oladipo. Good on both. Trailblazers trail by 15. McCollum against Oladipo. Butler against Lillard. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
Tough. He's just so hard to keep off the foul line when he pushes the action. I love his activity here in the second half.
This will make 5 trips now to the free throw line for him tonight.
He has come through in a big way at the foul line in this game.
2 shots.
The free throw drops for Lillard. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. The Heat leading by 13. Passes it to Nunn. Oladipo taking his time here. Shoots over Lillard. Again, the miss by the Heat.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Nunn passes to Ryzen. Butler against Jones. The pass to Oladipo. Shoots. buries the jump shot. Oladipo's got 6 points in the quarter.
And that pick takes the D totally out of the equation.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
Here's McCollum. Back to Lillard. Good ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Down to 5 on the shot clock. McCollum. Here's Cantor. And that one drops for him. Cantor's got 6.
This is basketball 101. This is the size mismatch you look to create.
Oladipo outside. Here's Nunn. He's guarded by McCollum. Nunn can't get it to fall. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers, trailing by 10. And Lillard gets it to go.
Well, 1 make in 6 attempts. I think it's fair to say he's had a rough start to this quarter.
Here's Nunn. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And no good. Good D by McCollum. Here's Jones. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. It's on Jimmy Butler.
And you see the leadership of Lillard in that sequence, keeping everyone involved, not looking to do it all himself, but creating for his teammate.
And that one falls for Jones. And Smitty, you talk about players who can just be vicious to the rim. Wow. Derek Jones is on that list.
Yes, he can dunk the ball with so much force. You feel the building shake. So scary when he's coming down the paint to catch a pass because of his insane leaping ability.
And here's Portland. They're on a 16-6 run. Lillard from outside. No good. The Heat leading by 5. Iguodala outside. He kicks it to Dragic. Pass to Oladipo. It's blocked. Outside, Jones. The dish now to McCollum. Lillard left side. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 3 assists in the game. Dragic the pass to Adebayo. Now here's Dragic. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Good rhythm from deep. Goran Dragic always more accurate when he's shooting under control.
Lillard with it. Now defended by Oladipo. McCollum outside. Good on the 3-point shot. McCollum's got 9.
The D just sagged off just enough and no hesitation on his part.
There's Dragic with the 3. Good work defensively by Lillard. Portland trailing here. Here's Covington. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Andre Iguodala. First free throw is good. And it's tied up with that one. 30 seconds left in the third quarter. The Heat shooting 39% from the floor. Not their best. Pass to Hero. 19 seconds left to play in the third. And there's the bucket from Victor Oladipo.
Picking up from where he left off, I lost count of how many threes he hit in the first half. Now nails this one.
Lillard attacking, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
Big hops from the backcourt.
Oh, absolutely. And maybe just what they need to get this game, GA, going in their direction.
It's a tight contest. Those type of plays can fire up your team and swing momentum.
Victor Oladipo getting it done for the Miami Heat. It's been an excellent game for him offensively. He's got 21 points and counting. And we'll be back with you shortly. And let's listen to head coach Terry Stotts review the game plan with his guys.
Hey, listen, our activity's good. You get in the paint, get an offensive rebound, kick it out for a three. All right, let's go.
Terry Stotts looking to play a little inside out, it sounds like. Really understands the modern game, guys. You've talked about that. He's really locked in there.
Yeah, I mean, to get an offensive rebound and kick it out for three, that's the opposite of old school. But teams are making it work in a big way.
Well, this has been a great contest so far, and I imagine the fourth quarter could have even more action in store for us. On the court for the Heat, they've got Iguodala, Hero out there with Dragic, then it's Robinson, and it's Adebayo in at the center, locking down the middle.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Heat. This is to Iguodala. Here's Hero. He's guarded by McCollum. Robinson against Powell. Robinson, that's good. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
With the teardrop, and it's Simons missing. The Heat with the lead. Dragic against Powell. Dragic the pass to Robinson. No good on the three. And the Trailblazers shooting at 36% on the night. They've got to step it up offensively. Simons, and the rejection by Iguodala. About a minute and a half through the fourth quarter now. Adebayo finds Dragic. And he makes good on the layup. And the Heat lead by 4.
He's not afraid of contact. Dragic showing he can take the hit, still finish on the drive.
Second minute off the clock now in the fourth. Sinks the triple. 12 points for C.J. McCollum.
And that's his second triple of the game. Hadn't hit any in the first half. Maybe they made an adjustment at the break.
Powell against Dragic. Robinson for three. Portland grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
And it's McCollum off the drive. It's Powell on the wing. And again, it's Portland converting.
Man, this has just been back and forth all game.
Heat have gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the fourth quarter. Adebayo passes to Robinson. Heat moving the ball around. Adebayo kicks to Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, even from over here, you could see that one pretty clearly.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Robinson. That's also good, so he hits both free throws. Portland trailing here. McCollum against Robinson. The 3 from Anthony. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. And the Trailblazers lead by 2. Miami's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Right side, Dragic. From 12 feet out, and he hits the jump shot. Dragic has got 4 points this quarter.
How about the tempo Dragic plays with? Constantly working for a good shot.
Robinson against McCollum. Takes it from 10. Here's Anthony. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. They get Andre Iguodala. And the first one at the line is good. And that's good as he hits both of his shots. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the 4th. Robinson passes to ABC. Here's Hero, guarded by Powell. And Goran Dragic gets the 3. Dragic has got 10 points in just the second half.
He's letting someone else be the catalyst. Goran Dragic has been working on his catch-and-shoot game.
Passes it to Carmelo. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And he makes the first. So Anthony nails both of them.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Butler against Powell. Butler dishes to Robinson. Four on the clock. Butler from outside. He can't get that one to fall. And it's Portland the other way.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Fast break. Here we go. Unable to get that one. Great D that time from Nurkic. And here's McCollum for 3. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. And it's Butler with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Miami Heat. Poked loose. Nurkic with the steal. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got 6 rebounds here tonight. The shot by Adebayo, no good. Here's Simons. He's guarded by Dragic. That one falls. Anthony's got the lead up to 3 now for the Trailblazers.
And you talk about fighting your way back into a game. They've shown a lot of grit in this comeback.
Tremendous composure on display. When they were down big, they did not panic. They just stuck with the game plan.
And they double up Butler. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Dragic from outside. The rebound by Simons. Trailblazers leading by 3 from 10 feet out. And Anthony gets it to go. And now a 5-point Portland lead.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Timeout called, the Heat.
Yeah, he needs to tell his guys to just box out with some energy. That's basic basketball. They've been lazy on the backboard and have allowed way too many second chance points.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during the last break, I listened to Eric Spoelstra address the team. He told them, you can do a lot of great things out there and still lose if you don't take care of the boards. I want to see more effort, gang rebounding, everyone involved. That was his only focus. Kevin?
Dragic kicks to Robinson. Over McCollum. Miami no good on that time either.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Powell inside, defended by Butler. Anthony, the pass to Powell. It's deflected, and he gets it back. McCollum feeling it out a bit, and another shot. That shot, no good. Dragic with some nice D. Here's Robinson. Off the mark, and the drought continues.
Wow, what a rough second half for him shooting the basketball. Maybe you adopt a pass-first mentality at this point.
Anthony finds McCollum. Powell for 3. It's hauled in by the Heat. Adebayo's got his 20th rebound here tonight. Saw that coming. They blow the whistle just as he gets it off. That's 2 points with a chance for another one at the stripe.
And guys, all about hard work from this point on. They've worked hard to create that high-quality shot and then able to knock it down.
One shot.
Portland leading. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And just trying to get some traction offensively. Boy, it hasn't been pretty.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And now let's present our Jordan Player of the Game, Damian Lillard.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
Robinson against McCollum. Over Robinson, and the basket by McCollum. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
A natural score. Give McCollum any room to get his shot off, and he's going to let it fly.
Taken away by Anthony. Down low, Lillard, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That's on Goran Dragic.
Two.
That free throw good from Lillard. And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. The Heat trail by 6. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And just a loss of concentration there, and they're going to pay for it with the over and back.
When you're thinking about the next play, rather than being in the moment, these kinds of mistakes happen.
Trailblazers leading by 6. And here's McCollum for 3. Drills it from outside.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Butler dishes to Dragic. Kicks it to Robinson. That's in, coming off an assist from Dragic. And that's 20 points for Robinson.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Nurkic finds Lillard. Outside Anthony, just 5 on the clock. Portland needs to get off a shot. And the Trailblazers, another 3.
And certainly they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
Dragic the pass to Butler. Robinson against McCollum. And the pass to ABC. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
And they continue to control the glass.
Now Lillard. Anthony in the corner. Puts it up. And Portland again with the bucket.
This is the consistency he was looking for in the first half. Just took him a while to heat up.
And here is Butler. Nurkic with the block. Dragic against Lillard. Covington against Ariza. Anthony's shot is off.
Great defensive effort, just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Here's Ariza. They get it back.
And what a terrific job he's doing tonight. No trouble going in there among the trees and pulling down monster rebounds.
And it's Dragic bringing up the ball for the Miami Heat. 11-point game. Here's Butler. And that's good. And it's Dragic with the assist. Dragic has got his 3rd assist on the night. We've got 1:28 left in the 4th. Ariza against McCollum. Here's Anthony, and it's in there. Anthony's got 22 points.
Scoring at an efficient clip tonight. Melo in that zone.
Timeout called the Heat. They're behind by 11. 1:19 left in the game. $1:19 left in the 4th quarter. $1:12 left in the 4th quarter of this one. Oladipo. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Shooting 2.
Gets the first, and that brings them to within 10. So he gets them both. If they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Yeah, that's the best option.
Lillard, right side. He kicks to Powell. McCollum against Robinson. A baseline J, and Portland again with the bucket.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Portland.
Yeah, this has got to be one of the most rewarding wins they'll have this season. They could have easily gone quietly, but they fought back so hard.
They really did, and I think it shows a little bit of the character of this group, and that's a testament to them. When things seem to be their most difficult, they have a way of rallying around one another and looking to be at their best.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year.
And you could tell they were ready for this one today, guys. There was something extra on the line, and they wanted it.
The one player that
Uh-oh. And how about just floating to the rim on that slam?
Boy, when he gets up, I mean, he gets up. He feeds it to Powell. Lillard, right side. And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thanks a lot. Dame, you guys got off to a slow offensive start, but came back and got the win. What got going?
It wasn't the prettiest game. We didn't shoot the ball well, but we just had to find ourselves. I think we did a great job of sticking with it. Some shots started to fall, and we was able to pull away.
And that ball goes in the basket, everything changes, right? Thanks, Dame. Back to you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. So long.